Hello, my name is Carmen, and welcome to the Spotlight Show. Today, our guest is director, producer, CEO of Views Production, Amani Lee. You may know her for her first documentary, The Truth Behind Bullying, back in 2018. Now, she is up for an Oscar for her movie, He's Back. Hi, Amani, how are you doing?
Carmen, I'm good. How are you?
Good. We're just going to do a first little bit of background information on you. Now, where are you from?
I'm originally from Newark, New Jersey, but I currently live in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay. So, who are your parents and your siblings?
My dad died back in '05. His name is James Clemens, and he was engaged to his fiancee Monique Lee, which is also my mother. I have three brothers. There's four of us all together. My older brother, he is a businessman for Clemens Incorporation, which is a business just to help young men and back at home in Newark, New Jersey. My other younger brother, which is 30 right now, and he is playing in the NFL for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then I have a 27-year-old brother who is in the NBA playing for the Boston Celtics right now.
A lot of sports.
Yes.
Yes. Now, did you do any special projects while you were in high school?
Actually, I did. My very first project that I did was with a group called Studio 345, which basically was with high schoolers from 9th through 12th grade. And we just did music videos. You had a photojournalism group downstairs, and you had a video group upstairs. And with our group, we actually had to do everything from scratch. We had to make the sound, we had to do the music, we had to find out what we were going to do. We had to find the outfits, hair, makeup, everything, and did all that together. I actually did the music behind it. I shot it, edited it, and directed it also with some help. I'm not going to take all the credit.
Yeah.
Had some help along the way also. And we had this big opening that people would come see it, all of our families. And actually after that, I got a letter from the governor telling me how good I did also.
Oh, that's good. That's a lot. In
Yes.
high school.
In high school.
That sounds
for
like
my very first project.
That sounds like college
Yes.
instead of high school. Speaking of college, where do you attend college?
I attended Bennett College for Women,
Okay.
and I got my BA in Journalism and Media Studies there, and I later on got my master's in University of North Carolina School of the Arts and Winston-Salem for film production.
Oh, okay. Two great schools in North
Yes.
Carolina. Now, what was like your first, short film or anything?
Short film?
Yeah, that you
I did a
created.
short film created in Bennett College for Women back in 2014 with Professor Lipscomb, which was about bullying, and he really got me in the mindset to figure out what I wanted to do. Sat down with me.
Okay.
We had a conversation. He asked me what exactly that I wanted to focus on. It was bullying, which is also my first movie that I did back in 2018. So that short film later on produced as a little documentary.
Okay, cool. So, why do you like these documentaries?
Because there is nothing like the truth coming out of the person's mouth. You have to capture that exact moment. There's nothing like the first reaction, the first moment, the way that they gasp when you hear their question, the way their eyebrows raised, the way they answer, the tone in their voice. It's nothing like the first response.
Cool. Now, was there like a family member or anyone who really like made you just love film production?
Actually, there was my grandfather, Ralph Lee. He was diagnosed back in 2013, which was my senior year in high school, with Alzheimer's. So I was really focusing on him, and when I got to high school, my first major was actually chemistry. I was later on going to do forensic science with that. Yeah, so I actually switched because of him, because he really inspires me to do better, and I really pushed me as a young kid.
Okay, but what was your final decision that you want to be this film director?
Because when I got to Bennett College, the environment was so welcoming. It felt at home, felt nurtured.
Yeah.
And I just listened to everybody talk about what majors they were doing and what they wanted to do after school and how happy they sounded, expressing about their future career goals. And I'm just saying, I just want to be a forensic scientist. But I actually thought about it, sat down. I can't come home to my husband saying that I had a good day every single day with being a forensic scientist. Is going to be doing the same exact thing every single day. Whereas I could be a film director and I could have millions of movies and documentaries that I want to do, dealing with different people and their different attitudes and how they express themselves, and it's just amazing. I come home happy every single day because I'm doing exactly what I love.
What you love, that's true. Now, what moments do you like to capture?
Basically, just the moments that people don't know about. So people don't really know that they're talking. So I just like to capture, I remember there's moments in time where I always say, man, I really wish I had my camera with me, because people can just talk and not notice that they're actually talking about something when they're just talking. They're just having conversations with their friends, just group discussions. And you'll be really surprised when I was back in college, the young people around 18, the freshmen, that's what they were called back in Benton College, were just talking about general political ideas. You get what I'm saying? And they didn't know that their voices could be heard, and I'm just sitting in a cab just like, man, I really need my camera, because these moments were just so amazing that you wouldn't think that the mindset of an 18-year-old, the typical how, society brings us, just that we're all in this little box, that they wouldn't think of broader ideas of how to change the world.
Now, what would you like others to think of you as a professional?
As a professional,
Yes.
just someone who's always happy, just likes to get the job done, does exactly what she loves, and doesn't do it for the money.
Oh, so what are you doing now in 2027?
2027, I just got done with my movie, He's Back,
Yay.
which is up for an Oscar right now. So I'm really proud about that. We're just got everything in the works. The ratings were extremely high. I didn't expect it to be like that. So I'm just really waiting to see if I'm going to get this Oscar. Hopefully I do. Fingers crossed.
Yes.
But yes.
Now, how do you feel about being an Oscar nominee?
It's amazing. I would have never thought as a kid that I'll be up for an Oscar for my second documentary. This is only my second. I did other little projects, but never really published them and never really had the opportunity to just put them all out there. So this is like my very first one, and it's unbelievable. Words can explain how I feel. I know my dad's proud, I know my granddad's proud, I know my family's proud of me back at home, and I just can't explain it. I just can't. It's just a wonderful feeling that you get. Okay.
Thank you, Imani Lee, for coming on the show, The Spotlight. Good luck on winning your Oscar next Sunday.
Thank you.
Join us next week where we'll have Sasha Obama.